Okay, so why virtual reality? I think what's interesting about it is it puts the power into the hands of the viewer, meaning the person watching, the movie gets to choose where they look around the entire environment, and then what's really cool about this technology is the audio is kind of picking up directionally, meaning if you're looking, if there's somebody talking on your left side and you look left, well, that audio is now the dominant audio that you're hearing. Now, conversely, if you look over to your right and there's a conversation happening, now that audio on that side becomes more prominent. And this is from what I've been reading. I have not yet produced a virtual reality project, and that's why I'm so excited to really kind of start absorbing it and start figuring it out and doing it. So it's the immersiveness that the viewer gets to kind of really. It isn't just a sit back and it's not it's a participatory, I'll put it that way. So in a virtual reality environment, you are choosing the angle. You're in control of what you get to see within that environment. And I think there's something just going to be so cool about that, especially the nature of the projects and the films that I produce that tend to be outdoors, in nature, in amazing landscapes. So this project, just sort of putting the camera at the start of the Tour Divide race, I think is a very good beginning to kind of absorb the energy and see the sights and the sounds and what's happening there. But I imagine what would be the next step. Now, imagine if we could put a virtual reality camera on a cyclist that is suspended with the word is escaping me, but it's very static, it's very stable. But so there's no wobble and there's no jitter, stabilizer. So now this virtual reality camera is in motion, and imagine being able to see and hear the first 100 miles of the Great Divide mountain bike route, or be inside the lead group and kind of see what's happening, for that first 100 miles. Of that in virtual reality, who's to the left, who's to the right, who's behind you, what is going on up on top of that mountain as you are making your way down the trail. So even being on a stationary bike, I know a lot of people are watching my films as they're training on their trainer. So now imagine if you're actually wearing a goggle headset, and now you're on your trainer, but you're all of a sudden transported to Canada or Montana or Colorado. So that's kind of where my mindset is going, is actually getting the camera mobile in a very stabilized fashion, where you are now in motion inside whatever environment I kind of choose to put you in. So and man, it can go from there. So that's what I see for the future and where I would kind of like to take this. So this is a first step. Hopefully this is a successful campaign and we're able to get this version 1 sort of aspect of it up and running and can figure out the technology and be able to kind of take it to a whole other level. So that's my thought and idea in this virtual reality world, I guess, that we're finding ourselves in with this new technology, and I'd love to figure it out and continue to inspire and motivate people to get out there and be in it. Now, I know you're going to say, well, there's nothing compares to actually being out in it, Mike, and dude, I agree. you better get on your bike and go have these adventures. But on days that you're recovering, or your Achilles is injured, and you need 10 days to heal, well, this is something that can, I think, keep you going and keep you motivated. And for people who are never going to maybe get up to Banff, Canada, or I don't know. So I guess my point is don't be a naysayer. I think this is going to be incredibly interesting to kind of experience and figure out. So thank you much.